what motivated me to come here tonight was a while back I was driving up St. Charles Rock Road, and I was going through the intersection up here at McKelvey, and there's a flash right in the middle of the intersection. All right, so my instinct when there's a flash, I'm going through a busy intersection, is to take my foot off the gas and put it on the brake. And I realized then it's one of those traffic cameras, and that happened to me again at a later time, a flash. And again, I can't get used to these flashes. Again, my instinct was to take my foot off the gas and put it on the brake. And I said, this can't be good. I said, these things have got to be dangerous. So I did some research. And that's what I want to talk about tonight very briefly is I want to ask that the City Council consider banning red light cameras in Bridgeton. I got on a website. There's a real good website if you're interested in this information I have tonight, because I have a lot of research studies done here. There's a website, it's a Missouri website, it's a Missouri group of people that are trying to get state legislation passed to ban red light cameras statewide. And the website is wrongonred.com. So it's like right on red, but wrong on red. Hope you remember that. They claim to have every single study that's been done on red light cameras on the safety issue on their website, and I copied them all down. This is a list of the studies that found out that red light cameras do more harm than good. This is the list of the studies that determined that they're helpful. They decrease accidents. All right, it's a 7-to-1. It's a 3-to-1 ratio. So 75% of the studies showed that red light cameras not only are not effective, but they actually make the intersections more dangerous. Here in Chicago, Illinois, 2010, I'm not going to read all these studies, I'm just going to give you a sample. 2010 analysis by the University of Illinois, the results showed that while overall crashes in the city are down, the crashes at red light camera-equipped intersections are up over 5%. It gets worse. Here's one for, it's a Canadian study. They found out that at intersections with red light cameras equipped, crashes are up 43% and injury crashes are up 126%. Here's one done in New Mexico. Crashes up 23%, injury crashes up 29%. So not only do they increase crashes, but they also increase the injuries. All right, so if you want to use the red light cameras for the safety factor, I think the evidence, and these studies are all done by like departments of transportation for the various states and also by universities. I think the evidence is overwhelming that red light cameras are not only ineffective, they're also dangerous. 40% increase, 107% increase, 133% increase. In the few studies that found out that they were effective, 1% decrease is what this study found. There are problems with, generally the studies that found out that they were effective were criticized because their samplings were small. The good studies, like I said, 75% of all the studies show that they cause more harm than good. But there's something else, another issue besides the safety factor. I mentioned safety factor because I know that's the one that everybody is concerned with. There's another factor, and that is the big brother factor. I say personally, I do not like the way our country has been heading over the last few decades. And Big Brother is getting more and more intrusive. I don't like all these spy cameras going in. I know they're supposed to be there for our safety, but I believe it's more than just for our safety. I think they're also to keep track of individuals. And even if they're not, even if the current government doesn't want to use them for that purpose, you never know in the future, you might get a government who decides to use these things for more nefarious purposes. So my other complaint is more on the constitutional basis. There are the issues. I have, in our research, I found, I listened to recordings of city councils in various other places, like including in Missouri, like in Washington, Missouri. I listened to their city council meeting. They brought up a lot of good points. I won't go into all of those for lack of time tonight, because all that information is available online. One of the issues they bring up, I've seen brought up frequently, is the fact that you're not able to face your accuser. If you're pulled over by a policeman and you decide to contest it, you go to court and the policeman is there as your accuser. With these cameras, you're not allowed to face your accuser. I think that's a constitutional issue. And again, I think there's the big brother issues. I just don't think this is a place where I want to see our country headed. I don't have that much effect on our national politics, on our state politics, but what I have decided is I do have some influence on our local politics, and as you've noticed, I attend all of the city council meetings, and that's one of the reasons is I don't like the way our government is going. And I realize I don't have that much influence on a national state level, but our government in this country is designed to work from the bottom up, and this is the bottom, and that's the reason you see me here at each council meeting. But in summary, I just want to say, just summarize my thought, is I asked the city council to consider banning, to take the lead, like a lot of communities in Missouri have done, consider banning red light cameras for all of the reasons, not the least of which is they actually increase accidents and they increase injury accidents. And one more thing, I just ask anyone here who has any input to me about how we can how to accomplish this, how to move forward with this. Will it help to get petitions? But anybody on the city council who has any suggestions for me about how to proceed with this, I would welcome any input privately at any time.
Thank you for your comments.
All right, thank you, Mr. Mayor.